Hello there, darlings. Welcome to the Clockwork Cabaret. They are old, they are not hip. They are the weird answers that you didn't know you needed or wanted. And now, for a friendly reminder, this show is for adults. That darling DJ duo, Emmett Davenport and Lady Attercop, drink cocktails, have potty mouths, and at least one of them was raised by wolves.
And with the sound of the cuckoo, you know that it is time for the Clockwork Cabaret.
Hooray!
Hooray! We are in a new space, so I apologize if it's a little echoey. I need to figure out our acoustic accompaniment.
That would be Emmett Davenport that has to figure out the acoustic accompaniment. I don't have to figure out shit because I'm a dumbass. I'm just here for color commentary.
And that would be Lady Attercop.
That's right.
Yeah. We had to do a sudden move because some previous employers were petty and vindictive.
Because 2020 wasn't done being a little bitch.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Apparently I'm just going to go full filter this.
First thing in the morning.
First thing in
whatever.
the non-morning.
I'm
just glad to be out of the house.
I guess so.
We had a snowmageddon this weekend, and I'm out of the house, and it's exciting.
Yeah. 2022 is trying really hard to just make itself known. It's trying to make itself known as a force to be reckoned with, I guess.
I feel like it's trying too hard.
Yeah.
2022, you need to calm down.
Yes.
Like, I understand. You're the little sibling of the 20-aughts.
It's 22 years old.
Yeah.
It's been drinking for a year.
It's got stuff like 2020s, it's cool older sibling, and that brought the pandemic, and 2021 was just a garbage fire, so 2022 is like, what can I bring? I'm just gonna do snowstorms, and you're gonna get kicked out of your old space.
Yeah.
And I don't know what else 2022 has done.
I don't want to challenge it.
Omicron!
I don't want to challenge 2022 in any way, shape, or form. I feel like 2022, would you like a hot chocolate? Would you like to take a nap?
Would you like a book?
A book to read?
Maybe a nice, calming book?
I feel like it's...
some chamomile tea.
Yeah, something to relax and...
Just calm down.
Calm down. It'll be okay.
I understand the earth is dying, and...
Apparently there's a duck waiting to come in to the...
Oh, dear!
to the studio.
So, we're not used to the new space now. Come on in. The new space, I feel like I should mention to our listeners, because they'll appreciate this.
Oh, will they?
Is a murder motel.
It is.
We are in a small portion of the murder motel, and there is a bathroom in our studio that we cannot use unless we bring a bucket, which is always fun, that has a clown mannequin in it.
It actually has 3 mannequins.
It has 3 mannequins, but one of them is a clown.
Yeah.
And
hey, it's free rent.
You know what?
It's a free studio.
I'm gonna say you did a great job, Emmett. Brava for providing us a space so that we don't have to go back to Zoom.
Yeah.
But there is a clown mannequin. It is a child-sized clown mannequin.
You haven't even seen it. I just told you about it because I am saving you from that nightmare.
I can feel its aura.
I can't even sleep anymore because I witnessed it. I opened the door and had to immediately close it.
Such sights to show you.
Yeah, it was terrifying and
we currently have well, Emmett currently has boxes, because they did this, I did not. They have boxes of records.
I put all the records stacked in front of the door.
But I know I can feel the aura. I'm not a woo person. We all know that I'm not a woo person.
No.
I'm a person that rips off people who believe in woo.
Yeah.
But there is definitely a miasma. There's an energy.
Oh no,
there.
it's true. It's true. I mean, what do you want to do for free? I got a free studio space.
And I'm not gonna lie, there is part of me that wants to get that clown mannequin, dig it out, and put it in front of the studio as a warning to others. Like,
I mean, we could do that.
I mean, I am the person that my mother found a silver torso on the side of the road and was like, "Do you want this?" And I was like, 100% yes. So take that how you will.
Do you want to make a mannequin garden in front of the studio? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Gosh, yes. 1000%. Why would you ask me that when you know what the answer is? There are cinder blocks over there at the other part of the motel. We can block out a little garden area.
Yeah.
We can fill it with dirt. And we can put mannequins in it. And pink flamingos, because we gotta keep it classy.
Yeah.
And also, just every variety of black flower we can find. And...
Oh, it's as if I hadn't already planned on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so listeners, we set up our studio in a room. It actually overlooks my coffee shop. It's in the same parking lot, because my landlord very nicely, I mean, he owns the Murder Motel, which is essentially an abandoned motel in our town that sits slightly behind the coffee shop, and we can look out upon the wanderings of our very small town,
of our weird small town.
And I very much want to make it even weirder. But,
look,
because
be the one driving down the property value.
Yeah.
Don't be the one who gets the property value driven down upon you.
There's a lot of like corporate weird things going on in our town, and gentrification and various other things, and I just really want to make this weird oasis where essentially you drive past us, and if you are of the right mindset, you go, "What is that? I need to stop there." And if you're of an opposite mindset, you drive past going, "No, I do not want to stop there," and you just keep going.
We want our
yeah.
What is the weird roadside Atlas Obscura?
Yeah.
We want our own Atlas Obscura entry, is what we're saying.
Yeah. That's my whole.
And also, like, if we can get away, we already painted a giant octopus in the side of the building. If we can get away with this,
yeah. I feel like that's my goal in life. I mean, I know my landlord really, really wants to do like a museum with all of his skeletons and arrowheads and skulls
we're into that.
And whatever weird things that they found. So I'm kind of on board.
It's that thing where it's like, are you a hoarder or are you not a hoarder because your stuff is cool?
Yeah. Yeah, it's that. It's the fine line between hoarder and collector.
Yeah, towing that line.
Yeah.
Flirting.
Are you a collector of things, or are you a hoarder of things?
Are you a hoarder?
Yeah.
But I'm always in favor of more skulls.
Yeah, so...
Have I told the story about how our skulls kept us from being robbed?
Yes.
Well, not kept us from being robbed, but interrupted a robbery?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I believe you have. Yeah. Yes. I'm all for that. I feel like making the Murder Motel as weird as...
A legit Murder Motel?
Yeah. Well, I really want to, in the spring or summertime, I really want to have an auction of the stuff that is in the rooms.
Just unseen.
Yeah, like
bid
essentially
on room
bid
10.
on these rooms starting bid is $20. They might have something cool in it. We don't know.
Dibs on the mannequins.
I haven't opened it yet. I haven't opened this room. I have no idea what's in here.
Right, dibs on the
mannequins. $20.
Dibs. I will pay $20 for those mannequins.
Okay.
Tell your landlord.
Haunted. It's instead of a haunted doll watch, it's a haunted motel watch.
Haunted motel watch.
Yes,
I'm into it.
It's my new thing. Haunted motel watch.
Ooh, we could make up. Ooh, this is Hanging Hill. This
Gallows Hill.
Your Gallows Hill.
Yeah, it's terrifying. Also, this motel was originally called Shady Rest. So
there is a story, according to local legend. This is the location where they used to have the gallows. It's the highest part of town. The town.
Yeah, and it's right across from the mill.
And it is right across from what used to be a mill, where I'm sure people died.
Well, no, it was that they used to do it here because people who were working at the textile mill could take lunch and could come over and watch.
And it was a textile mill. Yeah. So 100% for sure people died. Yeah. Probably children with bloody little stumps for hands.
Oh, yeah. This is all.
So, I mean, it is. Like, we could just, Yeah.
I also was thinking that it would be fun to do, like, a Halloween haunted motel for Halloween. Like, instead of a haunted house, a haunted motel.
Yeah, we wouldn't have to do anything about it.
Just open.
We just have to open the doors.
Yeah,
and find out where the horrors live.
Yeah.
We are overlooking a room right now that has tattered, I assume, a bed sheet.
Yeah.
But it could really be anything.
Yeah.
Just a tattered, sun-bleached, potentially blood-stained sheet hanging in the window.
Don't you want to come and visit us here in North Carolina and see all of these wonders? Because... Come on, it'll be fun.
There's a grill out front. That grill is very optimistic.
It's a roast.
As if somebody's going to use it.
There's some chairs, which also makes me very concerned because it's outside that same room, which makes me...
It's very optimistic.
It makes me think, is someone staying there?
You could just hang out here, pull out a couple of brewskis, sit in these lawn chairs and grill yourself a hamburger. You should not, but you could.
It's terrifying.
You'll definitely be cursed. But,
I mean,
it's America.
In Europe and in older areas, they have castles and fancy places that are haunted. Here in America...
North Carolina.
And in North Carolina specifically, we get motels.
Well, I have a theory about America.
Uh-oh.
Here's my theory. And I only mean this half-jokingly.
Okay.
It's a joke. But...
Is it?
We are particularly, batshit. Is the baseline of this theory.
Okay.
It's America breeds a particularly nasty, bloody, violent kind of person. We have more serial killers than anybody else. We have more, just awfulness than anybody else. I kind of think we're cursed. I kind of think the land is cursed, just as a continent, because we did slaughter 80% of the original inhabitants in a very short period of time. And by we, I mean white Europeans. And then when we were done with that part, we did chattel slavery, which was just a whole other bucket of good karma.
Oh, so you think...
I think we've kind of soaked the earth of the continent with the blood of other people as white Americans. And now we're just a teeny bit, and by teeny bit I mean majorly cursed.
Oh, well...
Which is why, we just breathe the best flavor of crazies. And by best, I mean worst.
Oh. Yeah. Okay.
It's a solid working theory.
That is a good theory. It's a terrible and sad theory. Also, for those of us that are only one generation of being here.
Yeah,
I'd like to think that my family was not involved.
Well,
because they weren't here yet. But at the same time, there's probably a portion that was. And
my family on both sides, only arrived in the 1920s. However,
terrible.
Came from Belgium and Scotland. You know.
Historically.
Yeah, not great.
So
the Irish get a pass. They get waved off.
Yeah.
But they did move to America for racism reasons. So because they hated Catholics. But you know.
Yeah.
But you know.
It's all right.
So just you can't No. We're just a little bit cursed. Just a lot cursed.
Okay.
Just a lot cursed.
Probably. And with that, let's play some music.
There was a bee, a pretty little bee. I see why you might choose it. I'd rather have a madman wasp, cause he plays all the music.
Choose the madman wasp. He plays all the music.
Which I'm an expert in. As is evidenced by my prior mispronunciation of French.
Oh, it's fine.
Look, I can barely speak English. I can't be expected to speak French.
It's true. It's true. I feel like, I don't know.
You are filled with ennui?
I am filled with something. I'm not sure.
That's what she said.
Yeah. No, I really want to go back to normal life is really what I want to do.
Oh, yeah, we were just talking about that.
Yeah.
How we want to be able to, after a show or before a show or just on a random day, wander the streets of our small town in North Carolina and get a fancy drink or a beer or something, which we used to be able to do.
Yeah. I miss that.
I do too. I miss wandering the streets and
like hooligans.
Like high class hooligans.
Yes.
With money to spend. It's different when you're a teenager and you don't have any money, but when you're an adult, you can go into an establishment and be like, "Hello, barkeep, give me your fanciest cocktail." People treat you with a little bit of more respect.
Do they?
Well, when you're gonna give them money.
Well, yeah. Well,
and
there
also a good tip because we both work service industry jobs.
Yes.
So
we're gonna
tip you.
We're gonna tip you well.
We're gonna tip you, and we're gonna tip you well.
I mean, I would prefer that you got paid a decent living wage.
Well, there is that.
But I would also tip you.
But we don't live in that reality.
No.
So until we do, your employees live in that reality.
They do.
And my coworkers live in that reality.
I try to treat my employees. It's so weird to say that I have employees. It's
Bossman Emmett.
Yes, I try to treat my minions with respect and a proper living wage.
You wild person, you.
Yes, yeah, because I also don't expect them to do anything that I wouldn't do myself. So like, I am just as likely to clean a bathroom or, wet vac up a whole bunch of water that is seeped through the back room.
Or something else.
Because it's leaking. Or, yell at somebody because they are not wearing a mask.
Ooh, I had to yell at 2 people today because they didn't have masks when they came into the salon.
Oh.
The best part was I was on the phone with another client. And I said to them, "Hey, can you hold on a sec? Cool." And then I went to the front and was like, "You have to wear a mask." Like the world's peppiest bulldog.
Yeah. Yeah, I often feel like the world's peppiest bulldog.
To be fair, the client in question had just left the mask in the car and was mortified that they had walked through the door without it, and immediately accepted it and put it on. And the other client on the phone was like, "Oh, kudos to you for that." And I was like, No, we don't play.
Yeah.
And it was a nice little moment. But, yeah. We miss the world.
I miss the before times when I didn't have to worry about what people were wearing on their face.
No, I miss I
never thought it would come to this.
Yeah.
To where I had to police people at all.
Yeah.
Like that's not my it's not my bag, baby. I don't like it.
No, we're generally
like,
don't call the authorities.
Yeah.
Don't be a scab, don't be a snitch. But when it comes to putting a mask on.
Yeah. Oh, I will rat out.
Oh, I will be that.
I will rat out anyone. Yeah. It's true. It's terrible. I can't help it. It makes me angry. I have been... Poor Rupert has been witness to me.
You have caused a scene several times.
Multiple times. I have decided that I am trying to use my Karen abilities.
Yeah, our Karen energy.
Our Karen abilities or our Karen energy for good. For the greater good. For the greater good and not...
As much as either of us carries a Karen energy.
I don't feel like...
It's not ideal.
No.
It's not supreme.
No.
Neither of us has supreme Karen energy.
No.
But we are both middle-aged.
Yes.
And we are both white.
Yes.
And we are both individuals that were socialized as female.
Yes, yeah.
And we have learned that we can weaponize that.
Yes. Yeah. And
it is.
It is. And I'm not going to force anyone to eat eat potato salad with raisins in them because that's just disgusting. No. And I am not going to call authorities because
I'm not going to call the cops because a black family's having a good day.
Right. Yeah. And I'm not going to rat out a child for selling bottled water. No. No. None of these things are the energy that I plan to bring. However, I will rat out a person not wearing a mask in a heartbeat.
We will weaponize our Karen-ness.
I have done it multiple times. I have actually had someone ask me, "Oh, are you going to tattle?" And I went, "Yup." Because I am. I don't know if you know this about me, but I am the oldest child.
We are both oldest siblings.
I am a tattler from way back.
We don't even need an excuse to tattle.
No.
We'll tattle in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
We live to tattle.
It's our prime mode of communication.
Listen. We're only tattling because we have the best of this environment and this community at heart.
Yes.
That's all. Listen. We just want what's right for you. This is me channeling both my inner Karen and my inner oldest child.
Yeah.
We love you, and we just want you to be safe, and we're just worried about what you're doing to not only yourself, but your family, because I know that there is somebody at home right now that is concerned because you're in a public space not wearing a mask, and they're worried about you.
It's true.
And they are losing sleep at night because you don't have a mask on.
It's true.
And I'm not saying that you're wrong, but you are wrong. But I'm just saying, maybe you should consider the feelings and the concern of those that love you, that are at home right now worried that you're going to get something that's going to cause you lifelong complications.
This is why I don't drive drive recklessly with other people's children in my car. Mm-hmm. I mean, even if that child is in their 50s, I am not going to I'm not going to be a reckless driver because I don't want to have to tell their mom.
Listen, your mom right now is really worried about you.
It's true.
I'm just saying.
It's true. Call your mom.
Do you have kids? Are your kids worried about you going to the Terrace Theater without a mask on?
Also, do you want to pay that hospital bill? Because I don't. I can't afford that.
Like, do you know what crushing medical debt will do to your family?
It's terrible.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
I'll tear up. I'll look at somebody and be like, are your children worried about you right now? Because if you were my dad and you are old enough to be my dad, who I should mention died 2 years ago.
Oh no!
Yeah. And God, I wish that he was here right now so that I could spend just one more day with him in this beautiful world.
What we're saying is wear a mask and get vaccinated.
Okay, I'm sorry, but do your children know that you're exposing yourself right now? Because I can tell you.
That just went in a different direction than I was thinking.
Whoa, all right, hey. First of all, put your dick away, sir. That's not this kind of conversation. Unless you are prepared to pay me much more than I am being paid at my salon job right now. I do have a Venmo. You can have it. Oh, dang. You ruined my very emotional...
I know. I'm sorry. I had to lighten the mood.
Oh, dang.
It was getting
dark.
It was getting dark. It was gonna go. It was only gonna go in the wrong direction.
Also, if you would like to pay me to emotionally dom your parents because they are bad, I mean, this might be a
might be a thing.
This might be a thing I could do.
Yeah.
I will emotionally dom your parents. I will call them and leave a heart-wrenching, emotionally relevant voicemail for them, telling them that their children are worried. And oh my God, let me tell you, the kind of devastation that the death of a parent can leave.
Oh.
And
I feel like there should be an
ad-lib.
I feel like there should be an ad-lib, and then you should just, to be able to answer, the questions of, this is for my mother, this is for my dad.
It will be personalized.
Yes, personalized.
I will send them a questionnaire. They will answer some questions, and then I'll be like, and then I'll call their parents at a time when their parents want to answer, so that it's a voicemail. Yeah. Oh, and then I can be like, tiny little Timmy is so worried about you. And I will do that whole routine for money.
Yeah, if you would like Lady Attercop to send...
Emotionally dom.
To emotionally dom.
Would you like me to be your daddy's daddy?
Yes, or guilt trip your parents into behaving properly, you can email us at clockworkcabaret@gmail.com and ask her specifically to do this, because I feel like, for one, it will be very cathartic for me, because I will be watching her as she does it, and it will just, make my day just great.
And I should add that it has to actually be your parents.
Yeah, you can't do other people.
I'm not going to do this for you personally, because that's going to get into a weird...
That's just a weird thing. Then she'll have to make an OnlyFans page, and
if you want me to guilt trip you on my OnlyFans
OnlyPams? It's the OnlyPams page.
Do you want me to be your white Middle Eastern mom and guilt trip you?
Yes.
That sounds like a thing.
It does sound like a thing.
It sounds like a thing that people might pay for. Oh my God! Why? Why are you doing this to me, your mother? I love you.
Nope, that's a thing that's gone. All right, and
this might be how I stop the Clockwork Cabaret and start my new career. I won't.
As a guilt-tripping dom. and with that note, terrible thing.
That terrible note.
This has been the Clockwork Cabaret. She is Lady Attercop.
And they are Emmett Davenport.
And it's not work we do. It's very confusing.
It's something. It might be love.
This is Mad Wasp Radio, home of the hits.